Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to another Racial Legends video. We just got news of a guaranteed champion event starting tomorrow for a champion that everybody should have, honestly. Um, it seems to be that Plarium is introducing these guaranteed champion events more often than not, and keeping sacreds, holding on to sacreds has become more difficult. So Sicia will be the one joining your pool of champions if you do happen to have 12 sacred shards. That being said, if you don't, it's up to you if you're gonna spend or not to get her. Sicia is an amazing champion, but the sacred shard prices in this game have been notoriously very high. So 12 sacreds, it's gonna be like $300 at least. Best case scenario, it's gonna be $300 to get her. Is she really needed to farm spider? No, she's needed to farm spider, I would say, from 21 to 25 at a faster rate. But before that, if you got any HP burn type champion, you can still do what she does. It's all about efficiency and how efficient you want to be and fast in terms of farming the spider and also farming it at a faster rate than others, especially for CVC. It's all up to you. I'll never push anyone to honestly spend on the game, and especially when there's so many alternatives that can do a similar type of job. She is unique in the sense of the HP burn explosion that she has on the A2 skill, but she also applies HP burn as an AoE. She applies decreased defense and weaken. So she's a fantastic champion, I would say, for what she provides. Unfortunately, depending on what you want to use her for, the builds are usually very different. Okay, so let's say you want to build Sicia. I'll just show you mine for just spider. Look at the gear that I have on her. She doesn't even need masteries. She's just there to do what the A2 skill does. She doesn't even need accuracy. I would say the masteries that I use on her are not required. The only thing that is required, I would say, is maybe the skill ups here. If you want to instantly also apply the weaken and decrease defense, if there's an HP burn on. If you don't care about that, you don't even need to book her out. So she's definitely like a zero investment kind of champion. Once you have her, you can just throw her in there with enough speed and she'll do what she's supposed to do. And to just show you what Sicia does, pretty easy. I'll show you guys my stage 25 team now that I have Yumiko in there. Let's just do one run for 40 energy just to show you what she does is to enable an HP burn champion to just use up those HP burns immediately. So we've got the cold hearts going first. If you do have them, then there's the HP burn on almost all enemies here, and then she does a big burst. Look at that. All that about, I would say, 40% of the boss's health. Then we got the cold hearts to do the remaining part, and then she does it again because we got a reset. And then this is like a 23-second kind of team. But that's actually faster. If I had it on 2x speed, that's gonna be like 17 seconds, I would say. So that's how I use my own Sicia. It's up to you if you want to use her for something else. Her A3 is very unique in the sense that if you use her to apply first the HP burns and all of them land on all the targets, then she gets an extra turn. But that is very specific. There's always that 3% chance that she will not land them. It doesn't work for spirits so much. So it all depends on how you want to move forward. But look at that, 19 seconds on a farm. As long as that's consistent, then I'm quite happy with it. There's even faster teams than this. It's all about speed tuning your champions, right? I actually have Yumiko in there now, very recent addition to it. It's just like using her for the reset. If I do happen to get all the HP burns on the targets, then the run usually, I think, is a little bit faster. And boom, look at that, 17 seconds. I can probably drop it to even lower, like 15 seconds, if I bother with the team a little bit more. But there's Sicia. There's the 12 sacred guaranteed champion that will be available to everyone from tomorrow. I was honestly surprised that they gave such a good champion from a guaranteed. So 12 sacreds, 120 ancients, 90 voids is the amount of shards that we honestly need to start maybe keeping if these events are going to be more frequent every now and then. Next one we hope for is going to be like a void one, but I'm sitting at 7 voids right now, quite far away honestly from a guaranteed void event, and I would only summon if it's something very good. Just to compare, the last ancient shard we had, a guaranteed champion event, was for Raf Matab. I didn't even bother because this guy would have been just another champion in my vault. right? No real use for the increased resistance kind of buff for all eyes or the reflect. The reflect doesn't do as much, I would say, and I didn't feel like spending for 120 ancients. And then we look at the sacred shards. Sacred shards, again, more expensive, and I had very bad luck the past couple of days, so I only have one sacred left. I would have only summoned if I had the 12 sacreds. I will not spend just to get another one to do what you guys have just witnessed in the spider. That's where I use Sicia Flame Tongue, but you can also use her, I would say, in the Hydra if it's something that you're looking for more HP burns. HP burns are great in the Hydra clan boss, but again, it's a total different build, so it might mess up with your spider build, having more damage on Sicia, because damage kills the small spiders, and it's pretty much not really worth it. So that's why I have her with very minimal gear, and that's really also a showcase of Sicia in this video, just showcasing what she can do. She's one of the few champions that the less gear you have on them, the better. The same thing with Tumizia, the same thing with Yumeko even. Yumeko is such a shame to have her built like this, but it's all for the spider. Since I want to be using Chimer for other stuff, Yumeko is used for this instead, until I figure out a build that I prefer, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I wonder why they keep introducing these events more and more. I think they want people to spend more and more, and it's from the one side it's good, from the other side it's just very exhausting for players, especially players who also like to spend a little bit. They see another offer, they think about spending, it pushes on spending. I don't like when a company is greedy like this. If they offered more ways, more avenues to get sacreds, like the Hydra, which I hopefully they introduce some kind of sacred rewards in the future, then that's gonna be a way better reason for them to introduce these events all the time. They did mention that the rewards for Hydra will be improved, but it's at the very best, the very most optimistic situation that they add sacreds or stuff like that into the rewards. If they do, then that's going to be great, because that will mean these kind of events are going to be easier to achieve for people who finish both the Demon Lord and the Hydra every single day or week. All right. Other than that, that's it, guys. And let me just check this. That's it for this video. Sicia, that's the only event that we have for sure coming in tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.